sun sets free, it's free indeed. Hey look, who the sun sets free, it's free indeed. Street gospel going crazy. They like, Dre, where you been? You been out the way. No, I've been at the altar trying to seek his face. Gotta get the go ahead before I make a move. Cause if I move too soon, I probably play the fool. But those who wait on you, I never put to shame. And I got the type of faith that you just can't explain. Like when Abraham was about to make that sacrifice. I just
Yes. Hey, shout out to the homie DreisBlessed. Happy Sunday once again, everybody. You are listening to Live with MeechReal. What's up, sis?
I was going to say.
What's the
I
deal?
didn't think you was going to bring me in.
Happy Sunday. Today the 20th.
Yes, happy Sunday, y'all.
Yeah, this is our off week for Church in the Hood. It's our last Church in the Hood next week on the 26th. Kind of sad. But it's been a blessing. What's going on with you today?
I got my voice back.
Yes, you do. I was listening to... Have you listened to the show?
I didn't listen to it. It sounds terrible.
It didn't sound terrible. It was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was
sounding like...
But,
Ooh,
I mean, you got a couple
it hurt.
fans that I won't tell you their names, but they're like, man, you know,
They love me?
some of them just listen to the show for your voice.
Ooh, hey.
So they was like last week. I'm like, hey, you listen to it? Like, no, I listened to about 5-10 minutes of it, Meech, but
I couldn't do it.
I was, yeah, girlie's voice. I'm like, bro,
Ooh.
that's why you supposed to be listening. Like, you my mans, first of all. Why you listen to for her anyway? But, you know.
You sound like you took that personal.
That
Hey,
was
y'all, I got my voice back. Shout out to my fans. That's not right. I don't want to glorify myself.
But you heard the hate in that. So.
Hey, y'all. I'm happy that y'all love me, and I love y'all right back.
They do. How was the weekend? I mean, not your weekend. How was the week? What you get into?
Nothing. You know that I work. My live won't sit up for me.
You was
That's
grind.
okay.
You going through it over there.
Yeah.
Here, you can.
And I need a stand on
You
it.
got a little stand right there. It's a little bit of a weight.
Let me
It
see.
might help your phone. But Androids ain't gonna never act right.
Okay, I knew you was gonna go there. That's petty.
It'll never act right, man.
That's petty.
But no, so yeah, how was the week? What you get into?
The week was work.
Work.
I didn't mean to say
See y'all.
work.
See, right. Toy was promoting. Now y'all up. See. Anybody, y'all
sorry.
know how Meech feel about these. See, I want if anybody listen to this right now and that spirit from that song has attacked you, you can call me. It's a strong spirit. It is.
Ooh, he need me on this show, y'all.
I ain't gonna hold y'all up. You got to be careful. I seen a couple pictures. I'm like, that's a strong spirit. I bind up the spirit of that person. I ain't gonna hold you up. Hey, matter of fact, listen. So sidebar real quick. So it's super random, but no, listen straight up because, you know, anybody who I'm a Twitter head. I love Twitter. That's my thing. I don't know if it's because I like talking to myself and Twitter be like kind of dead.
Reason why.
But so people be sharing pictures. So the person that you speaking of, her song, some pictures came up. Because, you know, everybody talking about dude showed the app. Well, I ain't gonna, y'all, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Mm-hmm. And I was just, so I caught a picture and it just kind of messed with me because it'd be like, dog, it's so much easier to be a pervert nowadays. I know this is super random.
Yeah.
But it's so much easier to be a pervert because, like, chicks nowadays show you so much.
Too much.
For your attention. And this is what's crazy. Back in the day, if a girl did show you a little bit and sent you a picture, she liked you.
Uh-huh.
These chicks don't even know us, and we know what they look like naked. And it's so, like, that one specific person just don't look, y'all. You'll lose yourself.
He said, don't look.
I don't know who's going to rescue you.
So I'm still fine. Okay.
Yeah, if you fit, man, for real. I told my wife, I think how the women wear it, like, when they dress and they kind of look like ninjas when they had covers everything.
The
except for their eyes.
Muslims, when they wear the hijab?
I'd be like, yes.
You
What's it
love
called?
that?
Say it again.
It's a hijab.
It's a hijab?
Yeah.
So listen, I look at that and I'd be like, she probably got the sexiest ankles on earth.
Ankles,
and it's probably just because I don't know what they look like. So it's super attractive. Like,
yeah.
I be trying to get my wife to do it, but she be like, but it, you know, she hot. Or,
I'm getting me and Toya one. I'm getting a son. Yeah.
Get her a Chase grade on the. Can they put like?
It's gonna say affiliate. Ooh.
Can they put words on the back of that?
Yeah, affiliate.
Can you like
no,
bedazzle that they? I apologize to our Muslim listeners if I'm being a little ignorant. I'm just kind of joking. Shout out to y'all, whatever y'all doing. Amen.
He said whatever.
I mean, whatever. Yeah, salute it, guys. Good.
Yeah.
But this week was super dope for me, man. I'm kind of like transitioning. I'm getting some different opportunities. I can't say too much, but listen. So I've been blessed to say, man, in 10 years, I have never, ever been on a job interview.
In 10 years?
Never. I've been blessed. When I came back from when I came back from college, shout out to John Carroll University, but not a good shout out because I know y'all not like letting up on that money. But anyway, but for real, man, they don't play up that. But no, straight up, man. When I came back home, I was blessed to say I went right back to work, had a dope job. Then I got word of another job for a temp service. I worked there for a week. We literally walked in the room. He was like, "I'm just letting you know everybody in here hired," and we was hired. And I've been there for 10 years. I've been there unsaved and saved, no family, big family, and God has provided. So that's what I'm saying. So now that I'm getting a different opportunity, man, and I'm blessed to be about to boss a lot of things up. It was kind of weird to have to like take a test for a job, and and people ask me, "Oh, you okay with the drug test?" I'm like, bro,
I'm so okay with that.
First of all, I feel bad for anybody who lets some weed stop your money. Like, I think that sucks for me. Like, dog. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it was weird, nerve-wracking. Like, my wife, like, why are you so nervous? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I haven't had to be assessed in so long. Like,
right.
So that kind of really blessed me, and it kind of gave me a dope little revelation that I'm gonna share with y'all today. We got a new segment today I want to play with.
What's the name of it?
It's called Meech Might Preach. That I've been playing with. That anybody know me. Like, I know I got a little.
I like it.
I
like the sound of it.
I got a little wood in my belly sometimes. You feel me? And I actually sat myself down for the last 6 months. So just wanted to hear. I wanted to hear from God in a different way, and I just felt like I had been like. I know I'm a gifted speaker, a teacher, and I don't want to just be doing stuff because I'm good at it.
Yeah.
So. I'm starting to get those stories again and the revelations on how to teach and this stuff. So I can give y'all a little bit of it. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, so we had a family reunion today, so I got to bounce around and see the family, and that was all good.
Wait, it's already done?
Yeah. I came before I came here.
And he was like, "Hey y'all, okay, I gotta go."
Yeah, I love the podcast. Listen, I love y'all. My listeners.
I do too. No,
I told y'all before I went on my anniversary, I came in, matter of fact, they got love before my anniversary. I came and kicked it with y'all before I kicked it with the wife.
Ooh.
But no, so yeah, I tell him, shoot, we had something a couple weeks ago. We had another family reunion. They're like, all right, hey. I was like, see y'all. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, y'all did. Y'all got it.
It's family reunion season, man. So yeah, we had to knock that out, man. But I had to come and talk to y'all. We got a dope show, man. I think we might have a special guest. I gave him terrible directions, so we may not see him. We'll see how that goes.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm excited. But a lot was going on this week. We got our Keep It Moving. People like that junk. Like,
they do?
Yeah.
No, I like it too.
So last week we got a little racial, a little bit. We talked about a little bit, man. Man, I got one email that kind of blew me away.
It was good or bad?
It was bad. Somebody called. They like, you sound like Trump. This the problem.
No, that's good. We need that. We need all of that.
Yeah. And I just want to say, man, thank God for the deliverance, because a couple years ago that email you would have got fried. I would have took it to you, but I appreciate all the feedback now. Yeah, I don't go back and forth. I'm 30 now. I don't know what it is about 30, but I feel like I'm finally grown.
Yeah.
And I just can't do young people stuff. I feel like anybody who's not 30, I consider you a young person.
Excuse me. Excuse yourself.
You're a young person.
That dirty 30 do something to you, though.
It does, man. Somebody wanted to argue with me at the bar, not the bar, sorry, at the gas station the other day. I was like, hey, man, it's all right, man. It's nothing that serious, G.
Yeah. Well, I'm already there, so do I get a pass, or because I'm 29, I literally
You're
cannot?
not there yet.
That's petty.
It's like the other side of the Matrix.
That's petty.
You can see a lot of things, but you got to be in the Matrix to understand it. That'll preach.
Somebody help me.
I just got somebody just
Meech
drowned in my
already.
Somebody just drowned in my deepness, just like that deep.
Bro.
So,
I want to know who my fans are. You gonna tell me? Just text it to me, so you don't have to say it on air.
No. So, because like I said, and this is what they say. They say they love. That's why they love the Keep It Moving section, because they get to hear you read and talk, and I'm like, what y'all be hearing, man? Like, what y'all?
I'm really about to milk.
Don't
this.
do.
You should have never told me that. No, but I have always been told that I have a lovely voice.
Do you?
They say I have a lovely voice.
That's dope. Then I mean,
Lo,
let him
Lo,
use
what
you.
you think about my voice?
Yeah,
He
he got the head nod. Yeah, that means it's legit.
Thanks, Lo.
So
I'm trying.
let's see what we're gonna talk about today. See what I want to dive into.
We need some more input. Lo, you got to bob your head or raise your hand or something if you want us to
if we're going to go on this.
Keep it moving or talk about it. So the first topic is Dick Gregory. We all know the civil rights activist and comedian. He is dead at the age of 84.
Yeah, let's talk
Keep it
about
moving
it.
or talk. I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, we do. Tell me a little bit more about Dick Gregory. For those who don't know.
Excuse me, guys. Comedian and civil rights activist Dick Gregory, who broke barriers in the 1960s and became one of the first African Americans to perform at a white club or at white clubs, he died this past Saturday. He was 84 years old. Gregory, what is this word?
I want to say that it says
English
something
major,
about it's like satirized or like it's
Okay.
like satire. Like he kind of made that section.
He
of
got
it.
rid of segregation
Let's
and
do
racial
that.
injustice in his acts and was arrested several times in the 1960s for joining civil rights rallies.
Mm-hmm.
He was relatively unknown until 1961 when the prestigious Playboy Club in Chicago asked him to fill in for comedian Irwin Corey one night. Until that night, he said in a biography on his website, he had worked at only small clubs filled with black audiences. His gig at Corey's replacement...
That'll preach.
Yeah, that was dope. His gig as Corey's replacement was successful. So after winning a majority of white audience that night, the Playboy Club offered him a 3-year contract, turning him into a headline performer.
You hear that? So
Yeah.
I want to. Dick Gregory meant something to me because actually, my grandmother used to work for Cots, and there was a building that we went to one day that had burned down, and the only thing that really survived was the library in this building, and there was 2 books in there. It was Nigger and From the Back of the Bus.
Wow.
And I don't know. It was so. I was really young. It was just so. He was sitting in the back of the bus with a cigarette, and it was like, who is this guy?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
who
saying?
is this man?
So
Did
just
you
kind
read
of
it?
yeah, absolutely.
Either one of them?
I read both of them. I
That's
had
dope.
both of them in my legit library. So the one thing about Dick Gregory that I will say, man, is that first of all, Respect Your Audience actually came from me watching the comedy special. I think comics have a huge opportunity because laughter, man, it just opens the door for a lot of people to be able to, you can slip something in.
You sure can.
Important. That was kind of my game with a chick. If I could make her laugh, I'm like, oh,
Yep.
it's a wrap for you.
Absolutely.
And it's the same thing with any type of audience. So I just respected his grandeur, like how he made things look where you could laugh and be like, dang, that sucks.
Yeah.
That, like you talking about me. So it was really really shocking to hear about it. Because these people, like I said, they left their mark and they did things like to be invited to Playboy, you know what I'm saying, as a replacement to be, it's just a big deal, man. So salute to him and everything he did, man, especially in these times where racial tensions are getting more fuel, more fire to the flame, man. You gotta take some time, man. Rest in peace, man. It's tough, you know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing about death, it always just reminds you, man, about history. Like, when you think about somebody dying, you always look about what they did. And I think the
Absolutely.
worst thing you can do is wait for something to happen because you just don't know. You just don't know. So, shout out to him and the friends and the family, man. And, yeah, he'll be missed.
Yes, he definitely
That
left a mark for sure.
honesty, man,
Yeah,
is,
that honesty.
that raw honesty is rare. It's super rare. So, yeah.
So, yep, if you don't know anything about Dick Gregory, make sure you go on YouTube, check out a couple of his videos. He wasn't just a comedian, but like they said,
Yeah, actor. He was in
definitely a legend.
he was in movies. He wrote books. Yeah, just check him out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, like I said, this ain't gonna make you become a Black Panther or nothing, man.
Yeah,
But it's,
exactly.
he might explain some things to you. You know, sometimes, like I said, comedy is just a great outlet to have some hard conversations in a lighter manner. That's why if I ever say something to somebody that I know is gonna be harsh, you know what I hit him with at the end of the conversation? LOL.
Don't do that.
I can say I could kill your family. LOL. They be like, oh, okay, Meech, but I'm right
He
at the
play
crib
too
loading
much.
up. No, go ahead. What's the next one?
That's so crazy.
Watch.
Death Tolls Mount in Sierra Leone mudslides. You want to talk about it or keep it moving? I don't want to talk about
You want to keep it moving? We'll keep it moving, but prayers to, like, it's a. Let me just real
Let's
simple.
just hit on. Let's just touch on it.
You want to touch on it a little bit?
A little bit. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I just really wanted to just point out, man, that we are over and abovely blessed, and we just really don't understand what people deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
The mudslide was huge because a lot of these people are living in a way where their homes are legit huts. Mm-hmm. Like, they're right there. Mm-hmm. So when these mudslides happen, that just wipes out their whole life.
Protection.
Yeah, man. So
yeah.
this just gives me perspective. There's so many things happening in the other side of the world, man, in the country, and it's like, we're so blessed that some of these things don't touch our doorstep.
Yeah.
So just prayer. I mean, prayers, man, for real. That's devastating. That's super devastating. But yeah, we keep going.
And 3, this is my favorite one, and I so hate that I missed it because I was trying to keep up with it. But it's National Radio Day.
Yeah.
Hey, whip it up. Hey. We don't have any sound effects for that.
Yeah, we'll put like a.
Just add something in for the.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I like a oh yeah right there, bro.
Yeah. Well, we had like a white person do it, like, hey, oh yeah.
We definitely need to insert applause right there.
Clap for the National Radio Day.
So yeah, round of applause, and then what else could we?
I don't know, like an explosion
Siren,
or something.
yeah.
Siren.
Yep, explosion.
Something extreme.
Nope,
like John Woo produced this podcast. Just have like some gunshots
like
or something. I got it. But yeah, so yeah, today National Radio Day.
Hey.
Salute. Every day is National Radio Day for me. I love this. This is something that really has blessed me. So every day I celebrate it. So, and you can celebrate it by going on iTunes or SoundCloud Live with MeechReal and listen to the dopest show you ever heard.
It's true.
It's other dope shows. This is just one of the dopest.
It's true.
So
what he said is very true.
See, okay.
Your phone is off the chain, yo. I hate holding your phone. And 4, Black pastor released videos announce NFL boycott in support of Colin Kaepernick.
We got to talk about it because I know I'm gonna make some people mad, but
Come on, let's do it.
I've been so politically correct that my support system would be proud of me. I have not. I ain't went there.
Are you about to go there now?
A little bit. Give him a little bit more. Okay, can you read? Just tell him a little bit of the story.
I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
So Thursday, a group of nearly 10 black pastors at Oakwood University, President Leslie Pollard announced an NFL blackout, a boycott, or mancot, as they refer to it, of the league, until Kaepernick, who kneeled during the national anthem throughout 2016 as a member of the 49ers, is signed. The men are encouraging other leaders to refrain from watching NFL games, purchasing NFL licensed paraphernalia, and participating in fantasy football. I want to be clear, I'm a football fan. I played it most of my life growing up, and there's rarely a Sunday that I've missed it in my adult years, said DeBlair Snell, senior pastor of the First Seventh-day Adventist Church. That's a long Adventist Church. Jesus. Yeah. But there comes a point in time where I've got to prioritize my convictions more than my entertainment value. Instead, these men will devote themselves to community service, dedicating 1 to 2 hours on Sundays for the next 17 weeks to pouring into African-American boys and girls. That's something they'll do even if Kaepernick gets picked up, and prayer for their community and government officials.
Yeah, we could talk about it just because... This is why this is why I am becoming less and less stimulated by social media.
Yeah.
It's because social media is telling us what to be fake mad about.
Yeah, and, for sure.
So first of all, I don't know these pastors. This is no shot and no shade against none of them brothers. I think it's dope that they're using their platforms to speak. But me personally, first and foremost, praying for the community, spending time pouring into the community and, young black males. That's not a pun. This is our mandate off top. So I think that their heart is in the right place. I
hate that they use this.
Let's say this, the NFL. Let's say that. Let's boycott Beyonce, or what's the other dudes, or Nicki Minaj, or anybody who said like are we gonna how mad are we really? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the problem, that we be fake mad and we be halfway committed about things, man, that's not really about change overall. You know what I'm saying?
It's how effective is this really about to be? Well,
first of all, I mean, it has to gain the attention of everybody. I've gotten 3 messages about it, and I think people are going to be fake mad about it for a while. But honestly, I say like this, and this is just my views, my opinions, of what I see about it, man, is that if I was an NFL owner and I saw this, I would wait y'all out.
Yeah, definitely.
I would see how mad y'all are. I'm like, okay, we make enough. Let's see how bad they're gonna do this. Let's just watch it for the year, and then next year we'll come back and let's see if they still not gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times when we be fake mad about stuff, it don't. After the emotion wears down.
Yeah, you right back at it.
So while I do believe there's change that needs to be made with entertainment value, like shout out to my sis Chantel Ham, she got a song I love. It's called "Stop Entertaining Me," and we fall slave to entertainment to the point where we don't even hold these people accountable because they're so entertaining.
Wow.
You know, we don't care about people's lives because they're so entertaining. Like our favorite rapper is probably, or singer is probably depressed, not being a good parent, and we don't care because, man, when they touch them chords or when they
so
on stage, they're
entertaining,
so
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
So while I think it's tough what Kaepernick is dealing with. Yeah, I think that's really tough what he got going on. Sucks. I mean, me personally, I don't know what happened. I kind of feel like after the season, after that great season he had, he like maybe went home in the offseason and watched Roots, and then he just like flipped, grew a fro. Because I'm like, dang, how dope this would have been if he would have did this when they were on their playoff run and he was the guy.
Exactly.
But, I mean, it's tough. Don't get me
so
wrong.
does
These
it make
issues,
it matter a little less?
I think it makes it matter. I think it matters a little less, or it makes it matter a little less when it's only one person who's willing to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got that dope picture when they wore the black jerseys and two other guys did it with them one game, and then we got Marshawn Lynch doing it this one game. But until this is an issue that the people take responsibility for, people like Cap and everybody else are going to take these L's, and people just going to be fake upset. Mm-hmm. You know, when the NBA had a lockout, them guys was mad about their money. The NBA was shut down. Like, it wasn't you know what I'm saying? We wasn't petitioning for because their money was messed up.
Yeah.
And sometimes some of these cats, man, they making too much money. They don't want to get involved with that. That messes up my money. You know what I'm saying? So the issue not that bad enough until everybody says we not playing. If it's really that serious, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a pay cut because I'm not doing it because it's that important. But if it's that important about, you know, how the media portrays us, how black men are being treated with the police, then that means we got to start holding not just these, you know, these white police officers and these governments. We got to start holding our communities accountable.
Yeah.
I can't support the dude that's talking about selling dope in the neighborhood because, bro, you painting a bad picture. I said it before, man. It's some white people who only know us through television. And if you just watch black people through television, some of our roles and everything, bro, it's like, what would you think of us? You know what I'm saying? So...
Yeah.
I want to hold the whole thing accountable. Let's do more than just black stuff out, man. Let's bring light to the community. Let's do stuff. Let's stop making it everybody else's responsibility to care. Maybe Kaepernick gets a job. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I was mad when they got rid of Alex Smith for him anyway. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll see. We gotta wait it out just like they waiting it out.
Yeah, it's
They're
tough.
like this gonna blow over just like the whole Beyonce
and
and
that's
Jay-Z elevator thing.
And that's kind of my thing. So if we gonna care about, let's see what comes after this and what fruit this bears.
Yeah.
Because I'm just tired of being fake mad about stuff. Like I said, I'm 30 now, yo. I'm grown. You know, I'm an OG in the game. So as an OG, man, I'm about making an impact.
Yeah.
So let's figure out some better systems than just sports, and let's start holding one another accountable. Let's start holding people accountable for how we portray ourselves in television and music, media, period, man. Let's start holding the, you know, we mad at the police officer for killing them, which is wrong. All them cats should be in jail if they did it, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't believe every single person was innocent, but I wasn't there, so I'm not going to speak on none of them. But at the same time, we got dudes who live in our neighborhoods, like the dudes that broke into my crib, they live next door to me. And one of the guys that did it went to my church. You know what I'm saying? So they watch me and my family go to church every single day or go to work. And then when we went there, they kicked the door in. Stole the car when my wife went in the crib. Wow. This wasn't no white man with no torch mad about the Confederate statues. This was somebody who looked just like me and lived in my neighborhood, you feel me? Said hi to me, you know, saw my kid playing with the ball and went across the street and grabbed it for him every time. So while I'm mad, I'm not mad about one thing. I'm mad about everything, and that we only care about some stuff.
Yeah,
forget the
that's
NFL.
What's whack to me.
Let's talk about the NBA too. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. So,
Ooh, you feel better?
I do. Yeah. So let's stop being fake mad, man. You know, if we're tired, because I feel like we that dog that sit on the nail and is bleeding, but it don't hurt enough yet. Because when it hurt enough, the dog will get up. So when we really tired, we'll start changing things systematically from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go home sometimes, and if I get really, really tired of what the house look like, I'm cleaning everything. I'm pulling everything off the shelf. We cleaning all this junk up because I just can't stand it no more. So until we ready to do that, if you're going to watch football, watch it. If you're not, don't. But, yeah. I just want us to care about more, man. I'm tired of these entertainers making stuff matter when they do, and then they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying? It's just different for me. So shout out to, but with all that being said, I hope, shout out to those pastors. I hope they do it. And because they're talking about prayer, I'm a huge believer prayer works. So Lord willing, some changes made. That's not saying whether or not I will or will not watch the games. I just want us to care more, man, and hold more responsibility and accountability to ourselves to making these changes, because it's nobody else's job but ours. But that's
That was a good word, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better, man. You know.
Check on Jay Will.
Did I make him?
He
Did I
said
lose
something.
him? So, do you even watch that?
What?
Do you watch sports at all?
Yes, I do, and I love football. I like basketball.
Really?
I grew up playing it, but I absolutely love football, yes.
You played basketball?
Yes, I did.
Am I judging you because I think you was a girly girl?
No, that's fine. I love that.
Yeah. We're gonna get y'all. I wanna bless y'all with a little bit of music or whatever.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Just take a quick second. We'll be right back. You know, don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, like just stay what you're doing. You feel me?
Just freeze.
Yeah,
Right
just
there.
do that. Yes, so anybody who say I ain't saved, I just proved to y'all I'm saved.
That's right. Okay, holy over here.
Meech listen to more than Christian hip hop. Anyway, so dear Mr. Christian, we ain't give it to y'all. This is what's dope. Let me real shout out to my. That's why I say I talk about y'all. I love y'all. I rock with y'all. Cause people like legit will email me or text me if they know me personally and fuss at me like, my man, what's up with this segment? So I be just want to make sure y'all pay attention. So I play with y'all emotions, just cause I need to know that y'all vibing with me. You feel me? So this is my favorite. Like I said, this came from my first venture as a believer when it was called the Christian Rant. So y'all can still Google that. And I used to just spaz on everything, you know, as a young person. And I can say this now. When you're young, you want to be controversial. You want to attack everything. You just mad. You just got all this raw. You got all this zeal. And so now I'm learning how to do the same thing, just with a lot more swag, a lot more impact. Taking less shots, man, and just making more impact. But Dear Mr. Christian this week, man, is really, let me tell you a little bit about Dear Mr. Christian. It's really just about a person who is curious about the faith from the outside looking in or from the inside looking out. Like, what's like, okay, Dear Mr. Christian, like, just, I want to know why this happened, or tell me, you know what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong. If anybody in the faith tell you something different, they lying to you. It's some extreme stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you first get saved,
Yeah.
you be extra.
Yes.
Like
listen, okay?
you be super like.
You sit different. You cross your legs.
So sometimes, so it's okay to ask questions, man. I'm telling you, the Bible. If you want to know, ask. You ain't never seen in the word where God say, "Don't ask no question."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So today's question for Dear Mr. Christian is, why does it seem like Christians can't have fun at all? We can't watch this show, go to this event. I love God, but I just want to have fun. That's funny. We was talking before the show a little bit about something like that, but what you think? How does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, the thing is, when you love anyone, it just means that you're willing to do whatever it takes to satisfy what it means to love them, to fulfill what it means to love them. And it's different requirements. If you say you love God, love is obedient.
Yeah.
And it's you know what I'm saying? It's conditions to
everything. It's
everything.
conditions to your app.
It's conditions.
We don't
to
be reading
everything.
them. See, that's what's crazy.
You don't get to do what you want to do
That's
and
what's so
download the app. You got to make room for it. You got to have, like, I can go in on this if you want me to, bro,
sure.
but we don't have enough time.
I'm not straight up. Like, that's legit. You gotta.
You
it
gotta
ain't
make
no,
room.
Yeah, think about it.
You gotta know what it's about. You gotta know how to operate in it. You gotta know its functions.
You gotta know
all
what
of
you're
that.
giving access. See, this is the one thing. Like when you download an app, when you read all that, it tells you what you're giving it access to. You know? See, I swear I'm not trying to preach.
No,
You're trying
come on.
So
We
a lot of
need
times we're not listening and paying attention. What we're granting access to our bodies, to our phones, to our spirits by what we indulge in.
That's so good.
So you like, yeah, okay. So it's not just music or it's not just a show. Say we forget the show and all that. Dog, we talking about what this gives access to you personally.
I want God, but I want to deny it the access
The
to
access
my
to-
contacts. Ooh.
to where I go.
You don't want it.
I mean, straight up. So I mean, but this is the one thing I've always heard my response to this any other time is, what do you consider fun?
That's what.
Let's talk about fun first.
Everything changes.
Because I've never been the person who drank. So drinking wasn't nothing I struggled with.
I have.
But listen, it's weird when people can't go out unless they're drunk. Like,
Yeah.
I have family members, and I ask them sometimes, like, dog, I'm not talking about just getting tipsy. I'm talking about where you throwing up, people got to babysit you,
like they gotta hold you up
talking
type
in
of
people's face,
Yikes.
and you ignorant, and you sideways, you kind of retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you ruining, you throwing up all over the place. So
No, some people love that. They look forward to that.
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
That's fun to them.
Why? You feel me? Like
Because
we got to start talking about why.
Your mind is only changed when you read the word. So like people love God and people that get saved, but if you don't start to become edified and changed by the word of God, your thinking is going to be the way that it was before you got saved.
That's true. That's true.
That's the only difference.
I think yeah. I mean, this is one of my things. Come on, we good. We live. He made it. Hey y'all. I gave this dude some most like horrific, terriblest
So
directions.
this is your fault. Amen.
It's all my fault.
Okay.
So yeah, you come on in, D. But so for real, I mean, what's fun to you? Why is it fun? You feel me? Because it's some people out here, they think it's fun. I have a cousin who used to play with rats when he was a kid, right? Mm-hmm. Is that fun to you to play with rats?
I'm just saying that's disgusting. And hold on, wait, because my skin start.
Because listen.
Wait, okay, wait.
It's all the way. That's all the way gross.
Wait.
You just had a psych attack.
Wait.
In your brain.
Yeah.
You all right? You okay? Amen. You just really, you scared me a little bit.
The only thing I'm scared of in the world is mice.
Well, see, this about to preach.
He used to play. No,
I'm so deep.
Can we talk about something?
Let me
else?
tell you something real quick. First
Dear
of all,
Mr. Christian.
I was scared of mice.
I was gonna make up one.
I was scared of mice before I had rats. You understand me? Let me tell you something about mice. Mice are stupid. You can catch a mouse.
No, you can't.
You can catch a mouse is dumb. Rats are smart. Let me tell you something. I'll tell my testimony. I lived with a rat for a year, didn't even know he existed. I found the rat after 4 months. And I locked him out, did the proper, precautions. I kind of got crazy. So it was a hole in our door because our landing wasn't level. So what I did was I found the hole he was in because I waited him out because he had to go home. And I legit sat in the dark until I saw him. Saw him run out that hole. So listen what I did. I broke up poison, threw it in the hole. Then I broke glass, right? And then I put like some barbed wire in there and then I patched it. Yeah, I wanted.
You were watching, like, where did you get that
I
idea?
Googled a lot of stuff. I'm terrified of. So never saw the mouse again. So I lived there for 6 more months. Went downstairs one day and I saw the fattest rat I ever seen. It's like a baby possum.
God. Okay.
We go check the walls. Them things have been lived. They have been there before me.
Okay.
Because rats are smart. Let me tell you, this rat used to walk around my cages. Like he was almost offended by me putting stuff in his way. To the point we made a box. My wife made it. Listen, it just get deep. So I'm just saying. So that goes by experience. I was scared of a mouse until I had rats. You understand me? Mm-hmm. And now
you going somewhere with this, aren't you? Okay.
You just kind of took me off my box because you brought up a rat, and that terrified But it does mean, like I said, I had a cousin who played with rats because he was like, bro, you moved out of a house because of rats, and I'm like, yeah. And it's kind of the same thing when you saved, when you like, bro, so you don't smoke no more just because you're a Christian? Yeah.
Because you've been exposed to different, and if he was playing with rats, it was because that was what was fun to him. And his fun was restricted to what he knew. That's fun. We play with rats over here.
So this is the thing, man. First of all, man, we serve a God, man. It's the gospel. And we're supposed to share the gospel, not shove it. So you can do legit whatever you want, man. And I always pray. I'm not really deep in apologetics, but y'all want to hear my how I am in apologetics?
Yeah.
I just say, I hope you're right. And I just walk away. Amen. Then can I pray for you? I hope you're right, but can I pray for you real quick? Because I'm not about to argue with you.
I get the not arguing.
Yeah, but I just hope you're right. Because some people, man, have studied. Do you know you can have a PhD in foolishness? I'm talking about you can study foolishness for 17 years of your life, have every great reason for stupidity, and you are the smartest idiot you ever meet. And I'm not going to argue with you. because I'm gonna get you. You know what happens when you argue with somebody dumb? You become dumber. They don't become dumber. They actually get smarter because they learning from you.
Absolutely.
So you pouring into them and they pouring into you. So you losing brain cells and they gaining them. But that's a whole nother. So seriously, when people say, "Why can't I have fun?" I tell you this: fun when I was single. We won't even talk about God right quick. When I had fun single, I used to run around, mess with chicks. We used to, pass them around, all the little stupid stuff before God.
Everything. Yeah.
Now I'm married. You know what the most fun I've had this year?
Tell us.
I took my kids to the Columbus Zoo. Just watching them how they enjoy it. Now some people say, "Oh, that ain't dog." I had a blast with my kids.
That's so
because
dope.
I'm in a different, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a different place. It ain't.
Yeah.
I can still pass around chicks if I wanted to. I mean, ain't nobody gonna stop me. But it's no longer my desire because of what I adopted. You laughing at me, Lo? I mean, I can't.
Let me see your face, Lo.
Right. See, all we can see is his shoulders jumping. It's like
over here.
this is what I say, man. What about love? And this is what what happens with us in church and all that with our relationship with God is that it's hard to adopt and have a word on your heart when you got saved to a craft. Like say you're in music and you're a Christian artist, but you're not a Christian first.
Yeah.
Or you love. I know people who love church and do not mess with God. I'm talking about they will go to church up and down. They be like, "Hey man, you want to read the Bible?" I mean, I don't really. I'm tired. Like they hit you the whole story. So, you have fun in the things that you delight yourself in, where your heart, you know what I'm saying? So the whole heart changing and renewing, this comes from a different relationship. So first of all, what I would say to you, man, Christians have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun. I have so much fun that my fun lets me get in my car after my fun and I don't got to worry about the police bothering me. Yep. You know, like it's a whole bunch of different levels of fun I have that nobody gets hurt.
The consequences,
Yeah, I don't have all my fun. I don't have no consequences for my fun. You know what I'm saying? Other than happiness, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to like worry about waking up with a hangover.
Yep.
And I have fun.
Wonderful.
So it really just depends, man, on where you at. But I honestly forget trying to have fun as a Christian, man. I feel like you should just try to have a sound relationship with God first and just see how y'all relationship start to play out. Because a lot of things I just stopped doing. I didn't want to do no more.
Yep, that will change what's fun to you. Absolutely.
Like my study life in the Bible and all that, it was some stuff that I just didn't want to do. Like it wasn't, oh yeah, it said this in Leviticus. I don't have a desire anymore.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you, man, Christians aren't lame. We have a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah.
But I also will say you are what you eat. You are what you ingest. You are what you continue to meditate on. So if you like to watch this type of movie, don't be confused if your desires surround those kind of things. If you hang around a bunch of people that talk about a certain thing, 8 times out of 10, that's going to become your conversation. So it's really, to be honest, what do you want to do? Who you want to be? Mm-hmm. So that's all, man. But I pray that you do have fun. And you can stop going to Beyonce concerts and you can start coming to church in the hood. Or however we can go about that. I don't know. It's a little different. But it's just deeper than having fun. And when I first got saved, that's what I wanted to push that to people. Like, man, you can have fun with Jesus. And it's kind of scary to say it, but dog, it ain't fun being a Christian.
Yeah, let's just be real. But that's a whole nother show. Let me see what time it is.
We got a little bit of time because we helping my man, like, because he was serious about this. I had to like really decode because it was all in caps.
Oh, so
when somebody messaged
synopsis.
when somebody email you in caps, they're serious.
Yeah.
Like they yelling.
Because I know when I cap it up, I caps it up.
That mean you?
I get my cap on.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't do caps. I hit you with the 2 red exclamation mark emojis. That's how you know I'm serious when I'm trying to get my point across.
At the end of your stuff, you put that?
Yes.
That's kind of weak, bro. I think you can do better than that. Yeah.
That sucks. You know when a woman say you weak, it's like worse.
I ain't say you weak. Oh God.
Hey Lo, we got this mic on over here? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, see.
Lo, what you doing?
Something important.
Apparently,
he making $1 million.
He doing what he doing.
What you think, Jay?
Leave him alone.
Can you say what's up to the people? Hey, we got like a superstar in the building. So
what's up, people?
My man Jay Will, Jermaine James, Mr. Bellwether.
What's going on, man? What
you think, man? Can Christians have fun, bro?
Yeah, can Christians have fun? That's actually always been a very silly question to me. I've never really been the type of person that fully understood it as to why we would actually separate Christians from fun in the first place. I'm not a lot of things. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not white. I'm not 6'5". I have no idea why I would question someone that's 6'5" white. I don't know that person would be a Muslim.
Do you have fun being tall like that?
Yeah, I just don't understand the premise of it. So yes, the answer is yes, but I don't have a real deep response.
Well, I think because when we hear about God and Christ, we hear, my aunt said this to me, it's like rules without relationship causes rebellion.
Can you say that again, brother?
Rules without relationship cause rebellion.
That's beautiful.
And that's kind of real because, like, think about it, you got a step parent. Your mama just get her a new boyfriend. First day you meet this joker, he like, turn the TV off.
Excuse me?
I'm put you on punishment like, oh my man, I don't even know you right now. You feel me? And I feel like that's sometimes how we do with God. You already hearing God telling you don't have sex. You don't even know him. Like, bro, like what cross you died on and made you, Messiah? You feel me? Like,
it's gotta be a relationship developed before
So,
I can even respect you
I get
telling
it.
me anything.
So that's why they think they like, oh yeah, because y'all Christians, man, y'all can't do nothing. I'm like, yeah, Steph will live forever. But
Ooh. Put that
it's
on
just-
the t-shirt.
it's just different. If I see somebody with one, I love to sue. That's my
No, for real, I'm putting that
that's
on
the
the t-shirt.
anointing. I've been asking God to bless me to sue somebody so I can just.
You got a problem.
I do. That's a prayer. Don't tell me what I can't ask God to do.
Don't talk to him like that. You gave him the wrong direction.
But you know what? The way you broke that down actually helps it make sense. It makes it a legitimate question now. Like, because you said the rules without relationship.
Yeah, rules without relationship, it causes rebellion.
Yeah, that makes sense. So some people, if they come to a church service and it's like, yo, don't do this or don't do that, then I understand.
That's the whole conversation.
Yeah.
You can't do this. You can't have that. You like, man, this
What
sucks.
can we do?
So I think that's our mistake. Like, one of the things we say at our church is like, because one of the big things is young ladies and how they dress sometimes when they first come to church. We always say, like, don't try to teach someone how to dress before they know God.
You can't.
Yeah.
So that's like literally
make a
what
lot
you're
of sense.
saying.
Yeah.
Because that turns people off. It's like, I don't even know why I'm changing how I dress yet. And then it just becomes religious, like wear a big hat.
So then you get the whole, so if I wear this big hat, that means I'm going to go to heaven.
Exactly.
So, and it does. I mean, it's really deep, but I'll just say this, man. As you mature in anything you do, your delight and your fun, they're attached to it. So, I do always say chase God, but I ain't gonna hold you up. Yeah, it costs you something. Ain't no such thing as a free lunch. So everything you do costs you something. That's why when I ask people like, they say, "Oh, are you a Christian? Can I have fun?" I'm like, "Hey, are you unsaved? Can you be happy?"
No, that
Can
goes
you
back
be
to the
unhappy and
conditions.
saved?
That goes right back to the conditions. Some stuff costs. Some stuff.
Everything costs. The most dangerous thing that you can accept is something free, and you don't know what you got to give for it. Because when you get that bill, that's like go to a restaurant. I'm super cheap. First time I went to a restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, babe, where are all the prices at?" And somebody told me, and she was like, "Oh yeah, if it don't have a price, that means it's $25 or more." I'm like, "Or more what?" Like,
or
why is it a secret? Like, so after I eat it and order it, then you gonna surprise me with this bill.
Oh yeah.
So can I like not? Do I have a choice to pay or do like you know what I'm saying? So
That's real.
So tell
If
me.
it was so good, you don't care about the price. It was worth it. You know that's a message, right?
preaching. That's funny.
I don't know that it's ever that good though.
No,
Okay.
that is what
That
you
it's
pay
like,
for?
Yeah, that you don't care about the price. Like somebody hit me with that last week. A salesperson, I ordered something online and they called me trying to upsell more. And as he's upselling the stuff, I'm like, but yo, how much does that cost? He's like, no, he keeps going. By the end of the day, he was at $800. I was like, yo, like, no.
What are you trying to get me?
It's good, but it ain't that good.
See, that's the one thing dope, with salesmen and how I treat salesmen. I'm not gonna waste your time. It's people that hit me with some dope ideas. They were like, oh man, I got a great opportunity for you. I say, let me tell you something, bro. The way my money is set up, bro,
I know not to
I can't
tell you nothing.
I can't even desire to help you. I can't even desire to partner with you. You feel me? So so you can't sell me, bro, because I've already told you that I can't allow myself to do this. You feel me? So don't sell me, But I'll say the one thing, me and my wife went to the Bellwether. And I said their name because they ain't sent me a check. But let me tell you, and I've never done stuff like resorts and I tell you, I was a hood rat. And I thought, what was special for me, like if I liked a girl, it was a hot and ready, some extra smooth Seagrams, and then
what?
extra
Just don't
narcotics or
say, okay,
whatever.
thank you.
Just terrible
Okay,
stuff. This is before Grace. So I told you, so when I got married, my wife demanded me like to open doors and like respect her and kiss and dates and ask how she feeling. Like this is a new world for me.
Specialty
And-
pizza.
Made her,
You
right.
feel me?
You like,
Right.
wait, you want sausage and pepperoni?
Right.
You feel me?
This
So
is too
it's a
much.
different world. So when we did this whole resort thing, and it was like I'm talking about, it was a jacuzzi and a pool in the room, y'all. It was just retarded. This changed. I'm talking about though. I've never been in a
Exposure
world like
will
that.
do that to you, I
and
promise.
and let me tell you something. We had to pay for it. It cost some oil. You know, it's the lights is still on, but they flickering a little bit to go here. Let me tell you how much it was worth every single penny. Like, if you hear anybody who's a minimalist who actually talks about how they pay for experiences but they won't pay for material things, that was worth we came back. I'm talking about nothing changed in our lives but that moment, and it came back, and we just had a whole different perspective on how we was gonna deal with it. So it was worth that painful. Like I felt like I gave bone marrow to pay for it. But I was all right. So we already been
That's so
preaching.
dope.
It was no for real. So now I don't know about food. Like spending a whole bunch of money on food. I feel like they get down on that because you don't even keep the food that long.
It's gone.
But you
Keep
kept the money.
Food that long.
I feel like if I call you and say, hey, yeah, I had a bowel movement, they just send me my money back. Because I don't have the food no more. Like, can I get my money back?
After you digest it, it's over.
It's done.
I'm with that. Like I went to Joe Muir. I don't know if y'all been to Joe Muir.
I love seafood place, right?
Yeah, but
don't like
see,
it? You think
okay, we went there because we were hungry. That's not the kind of place you go because you're hungry.
Okay.
Like you go there because you're about to propose
Yeah,
or
it's
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, it's
It
definitely
was
not,
like yeah, like $50 for the steak, and that was like with no sides.
Yeah.
So like you got somebody like
A
me.
la
I'm from
carte.
7 Mile. The steak came with no sides. I was like,
So you got
oh, it's the 50 without sides. I thought I was cool with the 50.
Because you thought a meal was coming.
Yeah, like once it was no size, it was no longer worth it.
Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't do the restaurants thing, but
Yeah, because they got to send us a check. So everybody we said
No,
names
for
today,
real,
I'm writing them
like,
down on the list, and
I
I'm
haven't
calling like,
said one
hey,
yet.
y'all owe me some money.
That's-
Just off top, they owe me some money.
Send a
I
check.
wish. I'm about to rattle off a
Tell 'em.
a load of that.
MeechReal, I have no shame in my game. I was not going to do like, hey, man, I promoted y'all on my show last week. And I think just like $1,400 is like, just fair.
That's
Let's
decent,
just,
yeah.
you can give it to me. Like, do you want me now or do you want me to come back later? But no, straight up. And that's just anything with life, man. Like I said, that'll really preach, man. What you giving away, is it really worth what it costs you? You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, when y'all giving away y'all, what y'all call it?
I don't know what you're talking
Y'all
about.
traveling
I'm scared.
pants. The traveling pants and the yaya thing. Whatever. When you
Wait, you
think
why
about it,
you
you
say
look.
that every show. You say that
Anyway,
every show.
all right, I apologize, but when you lose your virginity, how many people felt like it was worth it? And now that you didn't got older, do you look back and say, "Dang, I'm really glad that I
But see, that's
had that
because-
terrible"? No, it wasn't worth it. But
No,
you gave
I'm
it
not
away, and
saying
you'll
that
never get it back.
was. I'm not saying it was because I can definitely say that it was not. But at that moment, in
You
that
thought it was
level of
worth it.
maturity, in that phase of my life,
Thought it
in
was
my
worth it.
level or capacity of perception at that time, I definitely thought it was worth it. Oh my God, I thought it was
See,
worth
that's
it.
deep to me though, because something
Yeah.
being worth it supersedes the actual moment that you live in.
Yeah.
So that's why when we
wow.
make decisions, a lot of people make decisions thinking that something is worth it today, but is it worth it forever?
Yeah.
I didn't
And
even
you
know
have
to
to
think
have
like that then.
You gotta
We
have
don't.
that
You know what I
ability.
mean?
See,
yeah.
and see that's
I mean,
that's the
even
thing.
I was
though.
almost 18, it was like I wasn't thinking like, okay, in 10 years.
You said you were
I was-
almost
I was
18?
almost 18, yes, sir.
That's
I was
amazing.
not thinking
Glory
in
to
10
God.
years,
That's-
yes.
That's so
How is this
terrible.
gonna
Every time I
matter
hear
to
about
me?
people's testimonies about this sex thing, I feel like I need to get rededicated to Christ. You was
'Cause how
almost
old were
18.
you? Okay, never mind.
I was no straight. I was 13.
Well,
when
I hear that
lost
a
my
lot with
virginity.
guys though. 13.
But we think that's cool though.
Jay Wills,
So when I go back, I think about it and I be like, man,
don't
if
ask
my
you 'cause he's-
son,
okay.
if my baby even consider,
You can't.
having
That's
some-
not fair.
If he
Okay,
even cons-
it's
you
I'm not
better
saying
still
I'm
be
giving
playing with
permission.
toys.
okay. Toys.
No, see y'all gonna make me homeschool my
Well,
kids.
see, that's the thing.
We
You
gonna move to a farm.
But you have heightened
Oh,
awareness
shoot.
because of what you've been through too.
Exactly.
See,
so now guess
look
what you
at
get
that,
to
hey.
guess what you get to pour into the boys.
Absolutely, and man, y'all just segue perfect to the Meech might preach. Let me tell y'all. So
Come on in, bro.
the lesson is about it's Galatians 1 when we talking about Peter, or no? That's terrible. Who was
Wait.
killing Christians? It was Paul, wasn't it?
It was Paul.
Why do I mix them up? God, get them some different names. Jake. Like I do Carter and Croy like
can't.
that. I be calling them like Chase. He be like, I'm Croy. My bad.
Come here, son.
Hey Peter, I'm I'm Paul. No, but he legit killed Christians, right?
Yes,
he believed it. And I
Yeah.
was always thinking about the Christians that he killed, which kind of is weird to how you talk about it, but he kind of had to kill them to be who he was.
Absolutely.
Like, it was all a part of his terrible process to be that guy where he was. And how y'all was just saying, like, some of the worst things that we do that God gives us grace to surpass, to survive, and to actually be able to minister through, it's like, dang. Like, it's weird to say, like, you kind of had to do that.
You had, absolutely. He
I
would
don't want-
not have had the same
I don't want my kids to have to do it.
in his last position if he weren't killing Christians.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the thing. First of all, man, I think everybody should use judgment. I think you should do the 48 to 72 hour thing. That anything you want to do, give yourself 72 hours, and if you still like, if you forgot about it, it didn't matter. Now
That's good, bro.
it's tough. Now that doesn't apply to sex. That's a whole different spirit and demon, and you'll want that forever. I'm just saying, it's the truth. You'll be on tip.
I love him so much.
So, but no, for real, man. First of all, don't allow where you came from to stop you to shut you up, because that's the one thing the enemy will do. He'll remind you of what you did to make you feel disqualified from who you are.
Yep.
And which is weird, man. Some of those exact experiences, those things that make you feel unworthy, qualifies you for exactly what you're supposed to be pouring into to others to help them avoid those instances. You know what I'm saying? But don't sensationalize or don't when you give me a testimony like, man, I used to have all the chicks.
Yeah,
like,
don't glorify it. Don't
you
make
confusing me, G. You know what I'm saying? But
Because do you want it back or?
yeah, I mean,
know.
but it's tough. So I mean, don't let where you came from, man, because a lot of people, man, we just look at where we came from, what we did, and we say, oh, I can never be this, I can never do this, man. And honestly, those things happened to you. You were able to survive those things, because I believe that if you plant those seeds, it's gonna be some people who legit won't experience what you experienced the way you experienced it because of that wisdom if they receive it.
Yep.
I don't believe that everybody has to experience every single thing for us to gain wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if that was the case, we wouldn't have the Bible. If God just wanted us all to do the same stuff.
In there, absolutely.
You know what makes it dope though? What you just said makes me think about a resume.
Okay.
It's your experience. So you go into a new job and they want to know what have you been through that qualifies you for this job. However, your goal is not to go back to the jobs you already did. You're moving on to a new job. So your past represents your experiences, everything that you did that qualifies you to go into the next level. But on my resume, for instance, at some point I worked at Kmart and McDonald's. I never want to go back to Kmart and McDonald's, although there are experiences that I pulled from there that made me qualify for my next position. That's how we got to look at it, man.
And
It's
in
a
the
resume.
position that you have now, you'll be able to talk to somebody who's at Kmart and McDonald's to show them that you can be here. You know,
That's it.
And that's one of the things that's why I say don't let the devil reminds me of a lot of things that make me feel like I shouldn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, even when we talk about sex, how you gonna tell me about sex? That's her alarm again. This is the second show she did that.
That's because I got
You fired. She fired. I'm letting y'all know right now. Y'all won't hear her no more. So fellas, I know y'all like the voice. She out of here.
I'm not going anywhere, guys.
But no, straight up, man. I really, sometimes it make, in my mind, like, oh, you a hypocrite, because I don't want my kids to have sex. I mean, kind of like ever. At least till they 35, 45.
No grandkids.
That's all right. I'm trying to save enough money for my kids to be straight. Now you going to have kids, I got to take care of them too? Listen, Jesus. No, straight up, man. But for real, like, what you've done is not who you are. That's not your identity. So when you think about the things that you've done, those are experiences, but that's not who you are. And that goes back to everything that you've done, man. You have to look at the bigger picture, okay? And a lot of times we think that because we've been here, we'll stay there. That's that whole hood thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I came from the hood, I did this, that, and the fourth. I can never be a CEO. I can never do, like, bro, that, like, I don't know if that's true. We talked about the Allen Iverson thing, and it's like, I don't know. It's just, some people I've seen, man, that have so much potential and they just get in their way because they think that who they were is who they always have to be for them to be honest and be real. You know what I'm saying?
I just talked to some young lady after church today, and basically what I told her is, like, you're actually both people, and it's a choice. So many times, like, we make it to a certain part in life and we feel like sometimes the good version of you feel like the bad version of you is who you really are. Like, but
we
really,
just accept that person.
exactly. Really, you're both. There's a 5 years from now, a good version of Meech that's like super dope, and the podcast is taking off, and so many, a book and other things. But there's like, right at the same time, there's a terrible version of Meech waiting for him to choose which one he wants to be.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So choose the other one, you know. Because I tell y'all, that's funny you say that. I battled when I stopped going off on Facebook. Like, I miss sometimes cussing people out.
No, I miss it too. That's why I let you.
I do, man. But
rant
when
on
you
the
get,
show sometimes.
but I'm an OG now, and I want to be impactful. And what I've learned, man, is that the person that's fussing and cussing people out, he not really effective. That's why he fussing and cussing.
Absolutely.
And because God has, granted us all a small circle or a portion of people to influence, hey, man, that's who you talk to.
Yep.
So, you'll never see me. I'm a giraffe. You'll never see me have too many conversations with turtles because, a giraffe hold his head down too low. He can pass out and die. Not saying I won't talk to you, but you'll have to listen up because I'm not going to come down there.
Not coming down there.
And I'm okay with that now. That was a battle. Like, me, I go to the hood, I kick him out, they be like, you talk like you white. So that used to make me mad. So I would argue with you like, well, so being black means stupid, then I'd rather be white. That's some of the stuff Demetrius used to say. But now I just be like, bro, that's not true. Do you understand the things that we've done, bro? You don't speak white. You either dumb or you smart.
All right.
And that's a choice. You know what I'm saying? So how you speak. I've heard people very intellectual and can articulate, and they so dumb. It was just so tough. But no. So man, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Jay Will.
Yo.
He stopped by. He made it. Listen, y'all. If y'all knew the terrible directions, I sent him back to the OSO radio. So I hope you saw them and told him how we said hello.
And I was on 12 Mile.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to be in
love
around greatness. I
I
just wanted to come and check y'all out. I didn't even know I was gonna get a mic. I
appreciate you.
You'll always have, so appreciate it.
You'll always have a mic. Before we go, man, I want to hit y'all with the quote of the week, and it is by Miss Evangelist Bernetta Wilson. She said it today, where she said, if God would have made us all the same color and look exactly alike, we still would have found a reason to hate each other, which proves that
Yikes.
hate is a choice. And it comes from a place, man, that really is all a choice, man. So today, I tell you that hate is not something you're born with. It's something you choose. And I dare you to choose to love. I guarantee you'll change more lives. Peace. God bless. You'll hear from us next week. Check out the podcast.
Next week.
Search Live with MeechReal and be blessed. 5 stars. Peace out.
Queen Fierce, we out of here, y'all.
Yeah.